All right, what's up, guys? The red zone for stages 3 and 4 of the Red Ribbon Red Zone have just went live over on JP Dokkan about 15 minutes ago. So we're just going to be taking the Wicked Bloodline team into here and seeing how we do. I don't really know what to expect kind of with these stages. They've been like a little bit, I wouldn't say tricky, but not always like crystal clear on what the clear and obvious strategy is going forward, right? So let's see how these attacks play out. Okay, yeah, perfect. Here we go. So what do I want to do? Sucks we can't get the 18 key with Frieza, but let's do this. We'll grab these, then we'll finish up with these. I'm not going to use an item right away. I don't know how hard these guys hit. Again, this is my first time looking at this, so double digits there and 7.1 million. Okay, shout out to the 200%, but again, I'm not sure how hard these guys are going to hit or what the deal is, right? So, yeah, they have a decent amount of HP. I mean, that's a lot of damage that Frieza just did, like almost 5 million, right? I'm kind of worried about how Kuliza will look in here. I just decided to throw him in slot 3, as I don't want STR Cooler in slot 3 there taking all those hits, because I want to keep him kind of linked up with somebody. I don't want this full power Frieza on rotation necessarily, but he went ahead and did a lot of damage there. I mean, we'll definitely take like half the health bar in one go there. Yeah, obviously we're probably not going to be able to lower the attack, so if Cooler wants to go ahead and do some crits on these, that'd be lovely. Again, I don't know how much damage these supers are going to do. This is all just kind of like a raw run here. I haven't seen anything. The only thing I know is kind of like the typings of what they're going to be, and then we'll worry about the no item run when we come back. I'll probably use like the Movie Heroes team or something like that, but it looks like the day is done here for 17, right? I can't imagine he makes it out of this, and I don't know how many hits 18 is going to be doing in that end bit here. So hopefully, if that didn't take out 17, this will. 1 million, surely 17 is dead. Yeah, he is. Okay. And then, okay, triple super there for Kuliza. All right. Now let's see how much damage 18 is going to do. Double digits. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. We'll link Cooler up with Cooler, I guess, in case, you know, we do take like a fluky amount of damage. It won't be the end of the world. And then we're obviously not worried about him doing any damage. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be phase 2 that hits really hard. But again, we have permanent revive with Cooler, so we can kind of like gauge the damage, see how it goes. And then if this team just kind of shreds it up, then we'll know for sure that the Movie Heroes team should be able to come in here and do the no item run. But like I said, for the initial runs right away, we'll just kind of go ahead and get those done. Here we go, 1.1 mil right there. And the 55% Cooler is going to look nowhere near as impressive as the rainbowed one, obviously, but as long as he doesn't get us killed, I'm fine with that. So here we go. Okay, that's the most amount of damage he's been able to do is 5,000. So now we kind of have the setup that we want, where let's just throw Cooler in slot 2 so we keep legendary power. And then we'll get him his... We're not going to go for the 24 key. I'm okay with 23 key, considering we can get Frieza like a massive like buff right here with those attack stats, because he raised his attack 3 times on those 12 key supers, so he is kind of ready to go. And now we can just kind of go ahead and stack up Cooler a little bit. And again, we have Metal Cooler on the next stage for a revival if we do need it. This is looking good. Okay, so 11 million. STR Cooler going ahead and showing his worth. He's got his slot 1 partner that we're going to go ahead and use. Unfortunately, I only think Cooler did 1 super attack, though, so that is not ideal. And Cooler deciding he wants to crit on every single one of these hits is not helping us, really. Yeah, he's going to crit, yeah. I wanted that 1 stack for full power Frieza. Okay, so now this is all, like, stuff I have not seen yet. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll gauge the damage with Metal Cooler. This isn't a no-item run, so I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to pop a Whis, just in case. I don't know how hard these guys hit. This is all like, the initial time for me viewing this. So let's go ahead and go after you, and then we'll bully 16 with you. And then last but not least, we'll continue the onslaught on 16 with Kuliza. So what we're hoping for, this is with a Whis active. This is type advantage. Oh, he nullified it. Nice. Okay. I guess we won't know. Okay, there we go. And then 7.8 mil obviously is impressive. Again, the problem is I don't know how much damage we're going to take. Okay, this will be good. So this is type neutral. with a Whis and a support memory. 120,000. That's not that bad. But he did raise his attack and defense. I don't like the defensive raising. So now it's just going to make STR Cooler's job harder, right? Like, it's not like it's impossible, but now we got to kind of think about it. Is this the friend one? No, it's mine. Yeah, so he's not going to be doing nearly as much damage as we probably want him to be doing. But we shall see. Okay, yeah, just that defensive raise on super is just like going to make him a little bit harder, right? So if he does like 2 or 3 supers, it might be tough to take him down. But next turn we'll have like a really good offensive kind of setup to the point where we could probably get rid of him if we need to. Like I said, we're going to have 2 STR allies, so it's like this is what a 55% cooler is doing. What will a 100% cooler next to a 100% TUR cooler do, right? And then Kulisa taking double... yeah, so these guys don't hit that hard. Maybe it's just because of the item, but like they're not hitting that hard. So, I think I have this set up as is, right? Kind of crazy to think he didn't get the job done there, but now he has an action nullified. I'm gonna test my... oh, you have 578,000 defense? Yeah, you can go in slot 1. I'm gonna test my luck with Cooler's defense here. I think we should be fine. It's just a matter of getting rid of 18, which is going to be kind of tricky because we don't have like tech going, but I think we should be okay. And 16's only hit on this turn is going to be nullified, which is kind of unfortunate because it's not going to matter. Okay, here's a good test. So we have 578k defense with the Whis and a support memory. Oh, but now we're sealed. We're going to lose that major damage that he was going to do. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, look at the damage he's still doing while he's like sealed, right? I forgot about that. Okay, that could be bad. I think we'll have the active skill next turn for the cooler as well, so it's not like the end of the world, but that does not help. 1 bit. I think I might be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure it's either this fight or the next one she seals for 3 turns. So, yeah, that could be interesting. Okay, so now we have double active skills here, so... all right, let's go ahead and watch Metal Coolers, and then we'll kind of get on with it, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and take these off. And what we'll do is we'll continue to go after 17 so we can try and nullify a potential super that he wants to do. And that way Metal Cooler can't be sealed, right? Because now that our other cooler is sealed, that could be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh, well, that's... wait, is that 17? No, it means he can't be sealed. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way he's sealed, right? Yep, okay, so that gets rid of 1, and he can... wait, isn't this nullifiable? Yeah. Metal Cooler is, like, clutching up big time in this stage right now. He is doing his thing. Perfect, and then 7.8, yeah, hopefully this is enough, just to get rid of this 17. And then it's all about just kind of the war of attrition with 18, because, you know, this is a very STR-focused team, right? So it's like, not that it's impossible, but it's going to take a while. And that's where the damage is going to get interesting. But I just don't think they can hit hard enough. I think this 200% Wicked Bloodline team is just too much. Especially if we start getting crits from people like from like Cooler and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot. Right? And then, yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. It's tough, right? We'll have to see how the defense looks on the next turn, just to kind of see really where we're at. But yeah, like, we're just doing no damage. And, you know, my 55% coolers actually look really very impressive in this video. Like, he's been doing a lot of supers, so I'm kind of impressed. But you know, if we can get a usage out of this team, like in difficult content, that's good. Just because I don't get a chance to use the Wicked Bloodline team that much, because like the premier units I have, not LR Golden Frieza, but like STR Cooler, Physical Cooler, like those units are not, they don't have dupes in them, right? Like they're both just 55%. So it's like usually I have to rely on the front one to do all the damage. And here's the case where, you know, we actually are doing pretty well. Like, oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, we have arrived at the point of contention. Definitely got to get a Whis going. We absolutely need our boy Cooler to do his thing right here, because this Cooler is sealed, and that's what I was worried about. Not that it's impossible to bounce back from, but it just does not help, right? This is where we're going to need crits, like, really bad. And then next turn, the next time we see full power Frieza is probably when we'll get the win, right? But we need crits really bad, because now this is like like I said, this is a war of attrition. We're in a type disadvantage situation throughout most of this, right? And now that our main damage dealer is sealed, it just becomes a little bit problematic. Like, his damage is still good, but just imagine if that was a super for 14 million and then he was doing like another 8 million, 12 key, like 3 more times. We'd be done here. But now we kind of got to worry about it, just kind of going forward with this super. We do have a Whis, and I think our defense is fine. Like, I think with the Whis, we're good, yeah. But it's just the problem is, yeah, okay, so, like, if you're playing this stage, you're watching this video, and then you're going to go do the stage after this, you got to make sure that you, which might be the win right here if we crit. Yeah, okay, so that was, you got to make sure, like I said, that you got to try and make sure that Cooler does not get sealed, right? Because your LR Final Form Cooler is kind of the way you want to go, right? But okay, so that was Red Zone Stage 3 versus 16, 17, and 18. Not surprised, that wasn't too bad at all. First try on this one. Wicked Bloodline team obviously does a really good job. Movie Heroes will probably clean this up pretty well for the no item run, but we're just going to go ahead and get the initial runs out of the way. But look forward to seeing Stage 4 here very soon on the channel. I'll get this edited and uploaded as soon as possible, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.